Namaste, this video is brought to you by Merge+classroom Academy. In part 6 cells section, I will discuss about the difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells. In past two videos, I individually explained what is prokaryotic and what is eukaryotic cells and gave the brief explanation and their cellular structures in past two videos, and now I summarized what are the differences between prokaryotic and eukaryotic in this video. So sorry, here I forgot to write in English. This is prokaryotic and this is eukaryotic. The first difference is usually prokaryotes are independent. However, the eukaryotic found in a multicellular organism. So usually the prokaryotic cells are individual, and the most of the cases in prokaryotic animals, the body made from single cells. So they are usually, the prokaryotic cells are independent. But in case of eukaryotic cells usually made the complex system, and most of the organism are multicellular and their body is made up of the many cells. The second one is nucleolus is not present and the DNA present as a nucleoid structure. Sorry, this is not nucleolus, this is nucleus. Nucleus is not present in prokaryotic cells and their DNA is spread throughout the cytoplasm. However, in in eukaryotic cells, as I explained in past video, they have the well-defined structure inside the cells, which is called nucleus. It's surrounded with a membrane, and all genetic materials are inside this nucleus. The third one is DNA scattered in cytoplasm, as it's already explained in the second point. Yes, because it's scattered, because they don't have any confined structure like nucleus. So the DNA is present throughout cytoplasm and is floated in the cytoplasm. In case of eukaryotic cells, DNA present in nucleus as a chromatin network. Yes. Number 4 is present in bacteria and blue-green algae. So most of the prokaryotic cells are either blue-green algae or bacterias, and they are usually unicellular or single-cell organism. In case of eukaryotic cells, it's present in higher animals, plants, animal, or some fungi. So the body is very large and made up of the many cells, and many eukaryotic cells make this complex system. And number 5th is no intracellular organ present. And in case of eukaryotic cells, they had many intracellular organs. I will explain in next part the detail about each in intracellular organs. So in case of eukaryotic, they have many intracellular organs and they all involves in various kind of activities for cell survival. The common example of intracellular organs are mitochondria, ribosome, Golgi body, nucleus, etc., peroxisome, something like, yeah, centroid. Number 6, the difference, sixth is nucleic acid present in very simple and circular form. Yes, in prokaryotic. However, in eukaryotic, their nucleic acid present in nucleus, and this nucleic acid present as a chromatin network, which is actually made with the proteins and DNA. This complex of protein and DNA make the messy network, which is called the chromatin, and the protein which made this, it's called histone. There are many type of histone proteins, inside the nucleus, and they protected actually this large chain of the nucleic acid in eukaryotic cells. Next is cell division is often asexual, usually with binary fission. So cells are simply just divided into two parts. However, in eukaryotic cells, division is sexual with mitosis. Mitosis is the process where cell division occur, and this is common in eukaryotic cells. They have asexual reproduction, as it explained in previous point, and they have sexual reproduction. So don't confuse between reproduction and cell division. Cell division is a process. Reproduction is also a process, but it's not the part of it. It's like at organism level. For example, human has reproduction, they produce childs, and many animal has, many plant has, so their spores goes and fuse. But cell division is a type of when the cells divide in one cell to two cell. So in case of prokaryotic, it's a sexual, but in case of, sorry, in case of prokaryotic, it's due to binary fission, it's a sexual, but in case of eukaryotic, it mitosis. Anyway, so next one is they have very small in size. They are very small in size in case of prokaryotic, because they are usually made up of with the one single cell, and in case of eukaryotic usually they are very large because they made up by billions of the cells. A human body is an example. We have billions of the cells, and sometimes they are very large, for example 10 meter, like many plants. Ribosomes in prokaryotes is 70s type. In our Hindi part, I explained what is 70s, what is 80s. I will also explain in next few videos in English section. So ribosome is 70s type. This is the classification. We classified ribosomes and represented as a S. S is a unit, which is Sedgwick unit. In briefly, I'm just giving a brief idea here. And this ribosome is 70s in prokaryote. However, in eukaryote, it's 80s type. So simply say eukaryotes has large ribosome. Only one chromosome present in prokaryotic cells. However, in eukaryotic, at least two or more chromosomes are present. So these are the basic difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic. And here there are some example. For example, bacteria, all bacteria are prokaryotic. Archaeobacteria, they are also, all archaeobacteria are prokaryotic. Archaeobacteria are those present in a very hot atmospheric climate. For example, they are usually present in a boiling water, the place where the temperature is very, very high, 70 degree, 80 degree or above. Cyanobacteria are also prokaryotic, and there are many algae. In case of eukaryotic, there are two categories actually, unicellular eukaryotic or multicellular eukaryotic. Those has only one cell. For example, many algae, amoeba, everyone probably learned about amoeba. They are present in a floating, usually in drain water and floating waters and seaways water, etc. Many fungus, paramecium and euglena, they all are unicellular eukaryotic animal. And plant, all plant, animal, all animal, including human, and many fungus, they are multicellular eukaryotic, example of the multicellular eukaryotic. And here I represented with images. This here plant, fungi, animal, paramecium, euglena, and amoeba. Here these are bacteria, and here these are algae. Thank you. For more information and videos, please visit www.mergeclassroom.org or write us email. You can also track all our update in blogs or YouTube channels of Merge Classroom or the Facebook page.